Morning, everybody. My turn to talk to you today. It's bright and sunny outside. Lovely day to do some exercise or get in the mood. So I'm going to do another warm-up. It's going to lead into a workout. So join along and see what you can do. So again, no music. Do it in your head. And I'm just going to start with some of the twirling that we always do. I've already warmed up a little bit, so I'm feeling pretty good. And I want you to get that way too before we really get into a workout. So going back and forth and back and forth, back and forth. Get a little rotation going on in your thoracic. Rotate so that your trailing leg kind of just goes limp and comes around and just gets relaxed and comes around. You can let your wrists do some nice relaxed stuff and kind of just fling around too. And back and forth. We're going to take the arms up a little higher now. Up and up and up and up. I'm going to work this kind of fast. And up and up and up. Check out my left leg. Check out my right leg. It's just rolling around inside, internal rotation. And there we go. Two more. There's one and two. Okay. That's great. We're just going to shift to the right and do a right shoulder roll. That's the right. And come back to probably your left and right and shift and roll. Shift and shoulder roll, shift and shoulder roll, shift, 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 shift. I want you to tighten up your abdomen so that your upper body is connected to your lower body in a firm way. I mean, it's always connected. It'd be pretty funny if it wasn't. Okay, and then we're going to take it into a big sweep and a big sweep and shift to the left, shift to the right, shift to the left, shift to the right, shift to the left. And that's pretty nice. Then we're just going to do the hip circles that we often do. Just come around and around and around we go. And where she stops, nobody knows. And take it back the other way. Back we go, back we go, back we go, back we go. Around and around. Then we're just going to march in place for a bit and let your arms just swing. And that's fine on that. We're going to bend the knees a little bit, separate your feet just slightly. We're going to bend your elbows to a 90-degree angle. We always do this one. And we're going to come up and up and up and up. Swinging from the shoulders. Now you can see me from the side. We got a little pump going on through the legs so that you get some leg work out of this as part of the warm-up. Okay, okay, excellent. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. It's this little leg piece that I really like a lot. I'm going to back up just a tiny bit. Bouncy, bouncy, bounce. Okay, then we're going to continue that little bouncy thing, but we're going to drop down into our knees a little bit more and just massage the knees out a little bit if they're feeling a bit cranky. All right, up and down, here we go. Okay, now you're going to stay down there. And what I want you to do is just go up on your toes a little bit. Stay down, up on the toes, up on the toes, up on the toes, up, up, up. Couple more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's fine. Going to rub into your legs again. They may be a little tired because you may not be all the way warmed up yet. Okay, really good. Then you're going to take your weight to your left pillar, and we're just going to go in and out and in and out. Remember, as before, I want you to keep this leg, left leg or pillar leg pumping, 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 and we go out and in with the other side. And out and in. We're just trying to mobilize in this hip joint and warm up this left leg, or right leg if you're on your right. So we still got that little pumpy action going on, and my leg's getting tired, and then I'm going to change sides. Remember, we're still just in a warm-up. So my weight's on my right leg, and I'm up and down with that. And then I'll take the other leg, and I'm going to go out and in and out and in, and just take it in and out. And what we're trying to do again is just warm up this hip joint, free it up a little bit, get it feeling loose. And 2, and 1. And that's really good. Excellent, we're on our way. Next, what I want us to do is put your fingers, here they are, in the joint crease of your left leg. And I want you to shift to your left side and push your left leg back. Rotate your torso a little bit. And notice that my elbow points right down towards the floor between my feet. And that's the exercise. Push back into your left hip for its nice left hip stretch. And then come up. And we're going to do it again to the same side. And the elbow points straight down. Big stretch, stretch, stretch in the left hip. And then come up and do it again. Push down or push back into your hip. Press the elbow towards the floor. Push, push, push. And we're going to do it 2 more times. Push back into your left hip. Most of the weight's on your left leg. You rotate your torso a little bit so that your left elbow points down. And then come up. And 1 more to go. Push back into your left hip. Lean on over. Have the right elbow pointing towards the floor. And excellent. Other side. So we're going to find that joint crease on your other side. It's my right side. And I'm going to shift my weight to my right leg and push back, push back, push back. Leaning over. I've got a nice stretch in my right butt. And the elbow is pointing straight down to the floor. And then I'm going to come back up again. And once again, we push back. Twist your torso a little bit so your elbow points straight down, and then come up, and over again, and up. So we've done 3, and over again, and up, that's 4. And push back into that right hip, get a good stretch going on back there, and up we come, and that's excellent. Okay, we're gonna roll the shoulders, roll the shoulders, roll the shoulders, roll the shoulders. Couple more times, couple more times. How you doing? Good to see you. Ah, shoot, I'm not really seeing you. It would be really good to see you if you were here. Okay, feeling good, shake it out, shake it out. All right, next what I want us to do is a couple of squats. Just warm up, okay? So I'm gonna stand sideways, and I'm gonna go down and reach to the front as we go down. And by going down, I mean push your bum back. So here we go, the knees go forward, the hips go back, gonna reach out forward just a little bit, and then come up. I'm gonna turn the other way. And we're going to push the hips back, reach out forward, and come back up. And my knees go forward a little bit. Forward, forward, forward. A little tail tuck. So I want to keep a flat back. And stand, and over. Use your butt muscles to come up. Make sure they're giving you a good squeeze. And that's what's going to push you up in part. And up, and over we go. And up we go. And over we go. And up we go. 2 hands this time. And up. And last one, I have no idea how many that is, doesn't matter. We're just warming up. Who cares about the count? Okay, next, we're gonna do something else that's almost the same, but just a little different. As the exercise 2 times ago, where we shifted to one side and pushed the hip back, we're gonna do that again. So we're pushing back into my right hip. My shin is straight up and down, and from here, I'm trying to keep my weight on that same leg, primarily, and then I'm going to reach forward. I'm looking for a little tail tuck, and we're going to hold that for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and use your butt muscles to bring yourself up. Change sides. All right. Put your weight on your other leg, my left one, and I'm going to push my hip back. Push back, push back, push back, push back. Notice that my knee didn't cave in. My knee didn't roll to the outside. It's right in direct line with my foot, yet my shin stays straight up and down. And again, I'm trying to keep most of the weight on this leg, anchor my big toe so I don't roll to the outside. And I'm going to reach my arms forward from here and hold for 10 and 9, 8, 7, 6, how you doing? 4, 3, 2, and 1. And I use that left butt to stand up. And that's really good. Now we're going to march in place. We're going to use the 90-degree elbow thingy. Swing from your shoulders, raise your knees up. And raising the knees up is going to give your glutes, your butt, a little stretch. Take them out of that previous exercise. So a couple more. Keep working from your shoulder. It's not from your elbow, it's from your shoulder. A few more for 10 and 9, 8, 7, 6. Make sure your knees aren't going out to the side. Keep them going straight forward. 3, 2, and 1. And that's awesome. Really good, really good, really good. Arms are going overhead. Still on our warm up. Okay, and what we're gonna do is side bend. And you've all done this with me before. So we side bend a little bit, and then we reach and push. Remember that one? We side bend. You can bend your knees a little bit. And we side bend to the right, and reach, reach, reach over your head. And come back. Let's do 7 more. There's 1 and 2. Reach. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to the other side. Whoops, I did 10 instead of 7. So we'll do 10 on the other side. So side bend, bend your knees a little bit. Notice my knees aren't bowed out. Shoot, they come in just a little bit. All right, they're not even going straight forward. They're coming in just a little bit. So I'm going to side bend, and I press with my right hand and reach over my shoulder. Reach, and 4. Keep going. And 6, and 7. There's 8, and 9, and 10. Keep your arms up. Okay, so keeping them up there gives you some practice or just some exercise to maintain blood flow upwards. You do that by getting your heart rate up. It will push the blood up there. And so from here, what we're going to do is just put the fingers on the top of your head. Now you kind of look like a heart. Okay? And what we're going to do is side bend to your right and twist your body so you're looking down at your right knee. Come around through the center, look at your left knee, and twist and come up. And side bend and twist and down we go and come up. If you promise me you won't let your hands float around, you can take them off of your head. Just keep them in that location. Going to the right, down we go, up we come, and 1 more. Down we go, and up we come, and that's good. Shake it all out. All right, next we're going to just do the step, step, back we go. We'll lead on the right leg. The left arm is going up as my right leg goes forward. Before we start, I want to get you a little springy through your feet because this exercise is supposed to be springy, bouncy, lively, not just clump, 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 but like we're doing a little dance or on the tennis court, something like that, a little athletic. Okay, so I'm going to start with my right leg, my left arm. So 3, 2, 1, here we go. And bring it back and step forward, bring it back and step, step, left, step, step, bring it back, step, step. There's 7. Now I'm going to think a little more about the springiness in my feet, for my ankles, developing some little additional foot strength and calf strength. Couple more. Maybe your heart rate's getting up. Maybe your body temperature's rising up a little bit. Maybe, if you're lucky, you're starting to break a sweat. That would be excellent. 2 more. Last one. Great. Stay springy, stay lively, stay energetic. And next we're going to lead on the left leg. Boom. With the right arm. Still staying active and springy. So let's get a little bouncy to start. Lean on the left leg. 3, 2, 1, and we step. Bring it back, step. Bring it back, step. Bring it back. Keep it going. Spring, spring, springy, springy. Your heels really should never plant down onto the floor. It's all just springing up through the ball of the foot. Bring it back. And again, your heart rate might be going up a little bit. Might be starting to perspire. Oh no, not that. Keep it going for 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. And that's all we're going to do for warm up, I think. I'm feeling good. I hope you are too. And we'll continue in just a short moment. Adios. Okay, now you're all warmed up, and don't do this next part without being warmed up and getting all those joints lubricated. etc., etc. And I'm just going to take us through the leg workout, and I'm not going to stop and instruct. I'll give you hints as we go along, but you've got to know your form in order to be able to do this. So 4 exercises, we're going to cycle through them at least twice. We'll see how it goes. So we're going to do squats first, and I'm just going to take us through 10. So 3, 2, 1, and we go down into the squat and up and sideways I go for you. And 2, and down we go, and 3, and 4. Everybody smiling. 5, 6. I wish you were here. You give me lots of energy. 7, 8, 9, and 10. So there's the first thing. All right, then we're going to do a series of deadlift movements, rather. We also call it a hip hinge. So let's check that out. Remember, your hips go back. So we're just going to go to the floor. So over we go, push your hips back, use your glutes to lift up. You'll get a bit of a hamstring stretch as you do this. And up for 3, and there's 4, and again for 5. Push your hips back, 6, push your hips back, 7, and shouldn't feel any pain. If you do less work, and there's 10. Okay, next thing we're going to do, there's 2 exercises. Next thing we're going to do is a side lunge. You're going to keep your weight on the pillar leg, and I'm going to have my left leg be pillar, and I'm going to take a reach out to the right side with my right leg. My hips go back, and then I stand up through the left leg. So here we go. We're going to do 10 each side. Keep smiling. All right, get energized. And 3, 2, 1. And we take a step out to the side. Keep your weight on that left leg. And push your left hip back. And 2. Push your left hip back. 3. You can put your hands out in front to help you counterbalance. And there's 5. A couple more. And 6. How you doing? Wish you were here. 7. And 8. 2 more. And 9. And 10. Excellent. Next, we're just going to put the weight on the right pillar and go to your left side with the left leg reach. So here we go again. 3, 2, 1. And we push the right hip back and stand up through the right leg. And the hip goes back and stand up. And the hip goes back. Of course, we're breathing. Do not hold your breath. So that's, I think, 3. I think 4. I think 5. How you doing? 6. Everybody smiling. 7. Finding their energy. 8. A guy just walked by the window, looked at me, thought I was nuts. I didn't wave to him though. So there's 10. All right. Then we're going to do chair. Notice. You have one at home, I'm sure. And what I'm going to do is a single leg deceleration. Sit down. Okay? So, I'm going to start sitting. I'm going to put my left leg out in front. And I'm going to keep my tail tucked a little bit. And I'm going to shift forward onto my right leg. And, whoops, I said it wrong. Let's do this again. So I get both legs down, stand up through both. Put the left one out of your way, and sit on back, just load it up through your right leg. So doing it 10 times. Here we go. Down we go, and stand up. And down, and stand up. And down, and stand up. I'm trying not to overly commit to the chair. There's 4, and 5. Keep your ribs down in the front. 6, and 7, 3 more, and 8, I'm starting to lose it a little bit, I'm flopping, 9, and 10, and we're going to do it on the other side, okay? We're probably all a little out of shape after being away for 3 or 4 weeks. I am, gotta admit, it's not good, gotta get on a stick. All right, now I'm going to load up my left leg and put the right leg away, out in front. I'm going to sit back, use the left leg, find the chair, And don't miss it. And stand up. That feels good. And down, up, and down, and up. I'm overcommitting. But next week when I make this video, or do this video again, my legs will be stronger. So that's 5, 6, and 7. Keep going. And 8. And keep going. There's 9. One more to go. And 10. Excellent. So we did 4, whoops, 1, 2, 3, 4. We did 4 exercises, and we're going to do them again. Cycle back through it. So you might notice that there's a bag here. It actually is full of books. So I'm going to hold on to that as I do some of these exercises. So if you want to load up a little bit, say you have, in place of a weight, like dumbbell, a 10-pounder, something like that, fill up a bag with stuff. And I happen to fill it up with books. Trader Joe's bag. Can't use them at the shop anymore, so might as well use them for something. So here's my bag of books. Must weigh about 10 pounds. All right, I'm going to do squats. So I'm just going to keep the books close to my chest. I'm not going to press them out. That's too much. So I'll just do squats, holding the books away from my chest, but not reaching. So doing 10, 3, 2, 1. And we're down and up and down, up, down. There's 3. Keep it going. There's 4. You can do it. There's 5 and 6 and 7. Push through the floor. Find your glutes. 8, 9. Done. All right. Then I'm still going to hold on to this bag of books, and I'm going to do the hip hinging with the books. Okay. So 3, 2, 1. Push your hips back and stand up. Push your hips back, stand up. Come up from your hips, not from your low back. And there's 4. We got 5. Keep smiling. And 6. Just think how great it's going to be when we all get back together. 8. And 9. And 10. And there we go. So later on, you can use this bag of books to do like a bent over row kind of a thing. So please be creative in finding ways to add weight to your exercises. Okay, doke. Next, we're going to do the side step. No, it's not a side step. Side lunge. So again, as before, just going to keep your weight on your left leg. Step out to your right. 3, 2, 1. And push the left hip back and stand. Back we go and stand. And there's 3. And 4. We got 5. We got 6. Push back that left hip. We got 8. We got 9. And there's 10. Try the end. Next, we're going to do it to the other side. So, here we go. Again, we're pushing the right hip back this time. So 3, 2, 1. And push your right hip back and stand up. Push it back and stand up. Push it back, stand up. Push it back, stand up. And we got 5 more. Stand up through your right leg. The left leg does not contribute. And I think we're on 8. 9. One more to go. 10. Excellent. Okay, my heart rate's up. Perfect. We're going to finish this up. We're doing the single leg deceleration to the chair. Okay, just a repeat from earlier. I'm going to make sure I find the chair so I don't fall on the floor. Okay, so I'm going to put the right leg out in front. And where is that chair? And I'm going to touch my bum down and then stand up. And touch down, up, down, up. Uh-oh, I'm doing wrong. I'm not using both legs to come up, but that's okay. And there's 6. So all the work, most of it anyway, 7, is going on through the left leg. 8 and 9, starting to get tired. And 10, change legs. So again, put your weight on your right leg this time, and get rid of the left leg, and know where your chair is, and 3, 2, 1. And we touch, and stand up, and touch, and stand up, and touch. There's 3, we got some more to go. 4, and 5, and 6, 7, 3 more, and there's 8, there's 9, and there's 10. Okay, shake it out. See, I have a stick, so I'm going to use the stick on my legs. They're a little tired, so you can do the same. We're going to be on the floor next, so I'll be right back. All right, my heart rate's still up a little bit, and that's okay to keep working that way. That's really beneficial. So, like I said, I'm going to be on the floor. I have a chair, as you noticed, and I'm going to get on the floor and lie down. Can you see me? Hope so. And my heels are going on the chair. This takes the place of the 90-90 exercise that we do with our feet on the wall. Just a substitute, because you don't want to ruin your walls at home. Pardon me. Okay, so I'm going to find that 90-90 position and put the ball between my knees and have my feet flexed, and just press down into the chair. When you press down into the chair, downward through your heels, you'll feel your hamstrings kick on, and that's what this is all about. I want you to squeeze the ball, find your inner legs, and do a little bit of a tail tuck, pelvic tilt. So hamstrings are really loaded up, really working. And if you start to cramp, just stop and then catch up with us. All right, so from here, what I'm going to do is what we've done in the past in classes is load up one side. I'm going to load up my right. And can I do it anymore? And take my left foot off the seat. All right, now I just put it back down. Now I'm going to take my right foot off the seat and put it down. Load up the right leg, take the left off, and take the right off. There's 2 on each side. And the left comes off, just keep pushing down. Don't push away, otherwise your chair's going to travel. So there's 3. Keep pushing down. 4. Then 5 or so. Don't try to hold on to the floor. There's 6. Keep working those hamstrings. 7. Done 8. Keep pushing down. Don't let that chair slide away. And 9. 1 more. And bring your hips down. Excellent. Okay. Muy bien. All right. Let's see. What's next? I want to do some bridges. So I'm going to back up just a tiny bit. And you're going to put the ball again between your knees. You're going to dig your heels into the floor. You're going to pull your heels towards your hips. And we're going to go up into the bridge. So relax your shoulders and we'll do 10 reps. So 3, 2, 1, and we're up. Keep your arms up and down. Arms stay up. And bridge. It's 3 and 4. Keep working those hamstrings. 5 and 6. Keep smiling. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okie dokie. We're going to come back to the chair and do the hamstring thingy once more. We can call this our 90-90 variation. All right. 90 degrees at the knee, 90 degrees at the hip. Okie dokie. And squeeze the ball. Tail tuck so your hips are off of the floor. All right, and now we're going to figure out how to put the weight into your right leg so your left leg comes up. And then right leg and left leg. Press down with the left foot. Press down with the right foot. There's 3. keep pressing down. There's 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, 2 more. Keep smiling. 9, and done. Great. Okay, going along. Shift yourself somewhere where you can put your feet on the ground. Dig your heels into the floor, and we're just going to continue as we always do. Dig your heels down, pull yourself towards your heels, and relax your shoulders. And here we go into a lift. So we're up for 1, and 2, 3. Keep smiling, isn't it fun? 5, 6. We're going to make the best of this. 7, 8, 9. Done. Okay, so that's 2 times on all of those. Perfect. Last thing to do on the floor is some clamshell stuff. All right, I did this in another one of our videos, but I'm going to repeat it here just so we can integrate it into this workout. Okay, so on the floor, clear space. I'm going to move down just a bit. Clear space, knees bent 90 degrees, feet one on top of the other, shoulders stacked. And we're just going to lift, and then from here, keep your hip still, keep your pelvis still, and we're just going to internally rotate your femur and external. Internal, external. So there's 2 and 3, doing 20, 5, 6, try to hold your head up off the floor, 8, 9, 10, we got 10 more to go. Remember, you're not lifting from your foot, you're twisting from your leg. 3, 4, hold your head up, 5, work your neck muscles, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and that makes 20 reps. Second, put your foot out in front. Rotate your femur, this leg bone, so that your foot is pointing down. And then put your left hand or whatever hand's on the top in front of you to help you stay stacked up. All right, and we're going to be working your butt. Excuse me. And we're going to lift. Doing 20 of these. 2, lift and stop, down and stop. 3 and 4. Keep your head up if you still can do it. If your neck is starting to bother you, put your head down. You can support it with your hand. 6, and there's 7. Stop at the top, stop bottom. 8, 9, 10. Keep going. 1, 2, 3. Keep going. 4, 5. Hips getting tired. 6, 7, 8, 9. And that makes 20. Okay, that butt's a little tired, but that's okay. It'll recover. Never fear. All right, I'm going to change sides, and so are you. So, get in that correct position on the floor. Hold your head up off the ground until it gets too tired, and then you can support it. Okay, we're going to raise your top knee up, and then we're going to internally rotate and externally rotate. Try to keep your knee fairly close to the same position all of the time. Okie doke. And 3, 2, 1. We internally rotate and external. Internal, external. Internal, external. There's 4, should be up in your butt is where you're feeling it. Relax your foot. There's 7, 8, work your neck muscles. 9 and 10, you can work your abs a little bit too. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, feel on the hips. 7, 8, 9, and 10 makes 20. Then you're going to take your top leg, still working the same leg, and remain stacked. There's a tendency to lean back. Try to prevent that. Hold your head up. Okay, and rotate the femur so your foot points down. Relax your foot now. We're going to lift 20 times. 3, 2, 1. And we lift. And 2. And 3. 4. Think lovely thoughts. 5. 6. Stay with it. 7. 8. 9. 10. You can hang in there for 10 more. And 2. Keep smiling. And 4. 5. Getting tired. 6. So my head's heavy also. 8. 9. 10, done. You can relax. Lie on your back. And I suggest that you do a figure 4 stretch just to release the muscles in your hips from our last exercise. Okay, excellent, excellent. Okay, so then we're going to come up and we're going to move on to other stuff. So that hip circuit on the floor that we just did, I only want to do that one time. All the other exercises we did twice. Okay, let's figure it out. What's coming up next? So I will, okay everybody, I'm getting on the floor now. We'll continue with some core stuff. I'm gonna get on the ground, you're gonna do it too. And I'm gonna need a ball eventually, so I've got that ready. We're gonna do a couple exercises here. We're gonna do dead bug, we'll do 10 of each. We're gonna do crunches at 25, 25, 25. And we're gonna do a bird dog, and then we're gonna do a plank. All right, so get ready. So we'll do the dead bugs first. All right, so get your abdominals kicking in, stabilize. Remember, that's what this is about, is stabilization of the trunk. All right, and I'm gonna bring my right leg up, and my left leg up, and my arms up, and then I'm gonna take the left hand and push it into the left knee, all right? And so you all know that that's how we do this. I'm gonna do 10 reps starting now. So 3, 2, 1. And we go out for 1 and bring it up. And there's 2. And there's 3. I'm trying to stop at the end of each one of these motions. 5. We got 6. We got 7. I'm working my abs. 8, I'm making sure I'm breathing. And 9, and 1 more to go. And that's good on that side. Now, right hand pushes into right knee. Left hand and left leg are gonna do the moving. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Work your abs. Out we go. Then bring it in. And again, bring it in. And just keep it going. Make sure you're breathing. Keep that nice firm contraction going on in your abs. 5, 6, we're getting there. 7, it's not all that hard. 8, you just gotta stabilize. 9, and 10. Now, take your right hand, put it on your left knee, and push one against the other there. And here we go. Out for 1, so that's my left arm and right leg. And again, and again. That's 3, and 4. Working my abs. 5. Try not to shift around. 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to finish this up. Take your left hand, put it on your right knee. Bring your right arm up, and 3, 2, 1. And we extend the right arm and left leg. And there's 2. Make sure you're breathing. 3, work your abs. 4, and 5, 6, probably getting tired by now. 8, 9, and 10. Great. Take your right leg, bring it down. Left leg, bring it down. And arms come down. And that's all done. Okay, we'll go right into the crunches. So take hold of the ball or a pillow or whatever you have. They have these little balls down at Star Market if you ever do shop down there. And give it a squeeze. We're going to do 25, 25, 25. Go straight up, angle to the right for 25, angle to the left for 25 for the set. So abs kicking in, and 3, 2, 1. And we're up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Work your abs, not your neck. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 5 more straight up. And 2, 3, 4, and there's 25. Now go to your right side. So we're up for 1. Take that left shoulder off the floor. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're still with me? 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, makes 20, and 21, 2, 3, 4, 25. And now we're going to reverse it, take it over to the left side so your right shoulder comes up off the ground. 3, 2, 1, and up we go. And 2, 3, 4, work your abs. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, we're getting there. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, 21, and 2, 3, 4, and 25. Okay, awesome. Next, you're going to turn around, or turn over rather, and bring yourself into a quadruped position. I'm going to turn around. Quadruped position, and I want you to work on a nice neutral spine position. And remember, the elbows and wrists and shoulders line up straight, perpendicular to the floor. So first exercise, first rep, I'm going to do a left arm and a right leg without trying to move any parts of my trunk. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. And I'm going out. And I'm going to have you hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and bring it back down. Now we're going to go for the right arm and the left leg. Here we go. Take it up. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Going left arm, right leg, and take it up. Got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Right arm, left leg, take it up. Got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it down. One more time on each side. So the left arm, right leg, here we go. Taking it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, that's it. Other side, and up we go. Count down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And that's all on that one. So, really good. We're going to do a plank next, about a minute's worth, and I'm going to start right about now. So, this will be boring. I don't really have any stories to tell you, except I want you to keep working out, keep doing your exercise, and maybe it might be true that when we all get through this pandemic thing, we get back here and we haven't lost any ground on our workouts and our physical fitness. So that would be pretty awesome. Make sure that you don't forget to do your stretches. Those are really important. And right now I'm working my abs, I'm working my shoulders, my serratus muscles pushing me up, trying not to start to collapse. Stay elevated and think happy thoughts. Be positive. This positively is hard. That's not that funny. Okay, I hope you're all doing well. And I have no idea, because I can't look up and I don't have a watch. I don't know how long I've been here. But it must be coming up to a minute. So I'm going to check. I'm looking at the clock. And yeah, it's past a minute. So I'm always happy when I do more than I thought I was going to do. So that's awesome. I'm going to do a couple of stretches just to finish that up. And I think I need to get back down onto the... No, I'm not doing stretches now. We've got more work to do. Sorry. I'll see you later. I'll be right back. We got some upper body stuff coming up. All right, let's finish this up with a little bit of upper body work, okay? So remember the bag of books? We're gonna just kind of crumple that up so you're gonna be able to hold it in one hand, okay? And we're gonna do a bent over row with this. And you're gonna put your weight on your left leg and you're gonna push back into that left hip. The shin is straight up and down, a little tail tuck, and hold that pose. Most of the weight is on your left leg, the forward leg. And here we go until 1, and 2, and 3, 4, isn't this ingenious? 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And I'm going to turn around, do the same thing. I'm also working my grip strength, holding onto this bag. So you're going to push your knee back. Yeah, so load it up on my right leg behind me over here. And the shin is straight up and down. I'm trying to keep most of the weight on my front leg. And here I go. Gonna wrap this up a little more. And 3, 2, 1. And I lift. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Done. I'm going to keep going with that. Go back to the first side. And put your weight on your left leg. Sit back into your left hip. Most of the weight is on your left leg. And 3, 2, 1. And we lift. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Change it up. And most of my weight again is on my forward leg. Shift back into that forward hip, my right hip, and so 3, 2, 1. And I lift, and again, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and 10. And there you go. I'm going to still hold on to this bag, and I'm going to do overhead presses with it. So if the bag that you have with books or whatever feels too heavy, you can just take some books out of it, okay? I just got to reset the camera just a wee bit so you can see up a little bit. Up! Oh, come on. Oh, no. All right. Okay, so what I'm going to do is start with the books resting on my head. All right, that seems funny. All right, and I'm going to just pack my shoulders, engage my abdominals, work on my alignment so I'm not going to flare my back. And I'm just gonna take good hold and press it up and bring it down and press it up, bring it down, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, work your abs, 9, and 10. Okay, so that comes down. We're going to come back and do that again in a minute after we do the bent over row exercise one more time. So you can see what I'm doing. Right back up. Okay, so my weight's on my right leg. I'm going to lean on over, push back into the right hip, and I lift, and 2, and 3, 4, keep it going, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and change sides. And push back into your right. Set it wrong, push back into your left hip. Most of the work is on the left leg. 3, 2, 1, and we pull. And 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, done. Going back to overhead presses. And the books are on my head. Okie doke. 3, 2, 1. We're going to move in. No, 3, 2, 1. and we press. Hold on to your books. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Done. And that's all we're going to do for those 2 exercises. Now, I need to find some objects to lift. Maybe you're lucky enough to have little dumbbells at home. But I'm going to use a bottle of handy dandy hand sanitizer and spray disinfectant. Appropriate, okay? And so I'm going to just use these 2 containers with stuff in them as weighted objects to work my shoulders. So I'll stand sideways for a sec. So from here, I'm just going to go up and 2 and 3, get that little pulse going on in your legs. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and then I'm going to open them up to the side. And down we go, up, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then, how am I going to do this? Here we go. 90 degrees at the elbows, and press, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and bring them forward, and press again, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Try to stay with it. We're going to lean on over. We're kind of doing a fly. So nice flat back, sit back into your hips. And we're just going out to the side. And I'll do it facing you. So 3, 2, 1, and we're up. And 2, don't let the arms come down very much. It's a short motion. And 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Arms go forward to finish this up. And 3, 2, 1. And up. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then I'm going to take the bottles back behind me. And bend the elbows a little bit and straighten. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, we'll do 30 of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Your triceps should be getting tired. 10. This is leaking all over me. It's all right. Now I'm sanitized. Okay. Well, that was awesome. I hope. Anyway, got my heart rate up. So maybe we'll do some stretches. I wanted this video combined to only be about 1 hour at the max. So I'll have to check and see what the time is on it. And if I can't add stretches into it, then you do them on your own. All right, okay, now we're just gonna finish it up with a couple of stretches. And then that'll be it. Okay, so we're on the floor, you know all of these. What we're gonna do first is just figure 4. So we're gonna bring it up and rock side to side. Get your hip relaxed a little bit. You can massage in there if it feels tight or it needs a bit of encouragement, that would be fine. All right, then we're gonna take your right knee, bring it to your chest, straighten out your left leg, and pull the knee towards the chest, pulsing it a little bit. And then you're gonna raise your foot and straighten your knee to get into your hamstring. And we're just gonna do a couple circles up there with your ankle, maybe 5, and reverse that, and 2, 3, 4, and 5, and bring the knee back up towards your chest, angle it out to your right shoulder, and pull up towards your chest with that angle. You'll feel the inner leg get a stretch. Hold that a few more seconds. And we're just gonna raise your foot and straighten your knee. and have your leg open up to the side. You will feel an inner leg stretch right in there as you let the leg open up to the side. Hold that for a moment. And then bring the foot back down to the hip and bring your knee back into your right shoulder. Cross it back to the middle and then pull your right knee over towards your left shoulder. And that's going to get into your hip, deep into your hip. And hold that for a couple of seconds. And then raise your foot and straighten your knee. Try not to roll over too much. We want to not let this right hip come up off the floor too much. And we can point and flex your right foot and flex and point and flex and point and flex. And that's just fine. Bring the knee back towards your chest. Put it down to the floor. Okay, figure 4 stretch on the left leg. So bringing it up towards your chest. We can pulse into that a little bit. Encourage the stretch with a little massage back there if you need to. And we're just going to pulse into that. Put your right foot on the floor. Bring your left knee to your chest. Hold that stretch. Straighten your right leg out. And hold that stretch. Then bring the the left leg up and give yourself a couple of ankle circles up there, 5 in each direction. There's 5, reverse, we'll go for 5 or 4 or 6, doesn't matter. And then bring the knee back up towards your chest. Open your knee up towards your left shoulder. That's going to stretch the inner leg. Hold a few seconds, and then let the leg open up to the side. You'll raise your foot up. It's going to straighten your knee. And we'll hold that stretch for a few seconds. And make sure you're breathing. Oh, I forgot we could point and flex your foot. So point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. And one more to go. And that's great. Bring the foot back down, the knee to the chest. Pull your knee, that left one, over towards your right shoulder. And that's going to, again, get deep in your left hip. And hold that for a sec. And then straighten your leg, raise your foot, and straighten your knee. And we'll point and flex once more. So point and flex, and flex in the ankle. 3, 4, and 5. And then bring the knee back in. And we're back to the center. And there we go. Both feet on the floor. You're going to cross your left leg tight over your right. And you're going to let your knees go to the right side. And just hold that for a few seconds. And we're going to come up out of that. Uncross. Cross the right leg over the left. Let the knees go over to your left side this time. And hold that. You'll feel a little twist going on in your back, and that's good. Come up out of that. We're going to bring both feet off of the floor and put your right leg out straight in line with you, and then bring your left leg way across. That's going to give you a big twist in your back. You get a stretch in your hip and down into your hamstring, and that's excellent. Hold that a few seconds. Alrighty. Relax, breathe, breathe, breathe. Engage your abdominals, bend both knees, bring them up, straighten your left leg, cross your right leg over, and now you get that twist in your back on the other side. Got a nice hamstring stretch going on, got a nice hip stretch happening here, and that's excellent. Hold it for a few seconds, making sure you're breathing. And bring your knees back up towards your chest, and then place your feet on the floor. That's excellent. We're going to do just a quick traction stretch. So your right leg stretches out and your right arm stretches out. You're going to push away through your right heel. Reach with your right arm. Breathe. Try not to arch your back. Stretch out your torso. And come back. back to where you started. Repeat on the left side. Push out through your heel. Stretch, stretch, stretch through your torso. And that's awesome. All right, roll over to your right side. Come up into triangle position. Then we can come into quadruped and sit on back into a child's pose. Creep your fingers away so you get a little more length going on through your shoulders. And reach your arms to the left. That will stretch out on your right side. Back to the middle. And continue over to the right side with your hands. That's going to stretch you out on your left side. And then come back to the middle. Alrighty, let's just do a cat camel to stretch out your low back a little bit. Maybe 4 of these. There's 2, there's 3, and there's 4, and that's all we're gonna do. So hooray, you did it, full hour. Congratulations and have a great day. Bye for now.